What is up today, guys? It's Mystic Dreamcatcher, and today we have total drama, but in Big Brother. This is Season 1 / Chapter 1. I know I did something like this with Survivor, but I need y'all to erase your memory with that shit, because this is brand new. There's no previous winners. They've never done this before. Here they are. Here are the 14 I've chosen. If you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get it. So go ahead and give me a male and a female you think that could win Big Brother. For those who don't know, let me give you a tiny rundown. Big Brother is where all the contestants share the same big fucking mansion household type thing. They're not allowed to go anywhere, talk to anyone from the outside world, know what's going on in the news. They ain't allowed to know shit from the outside world. It's them in here with cameras in their face all the time. Every week, someone will complete in a thing called Head of Household. Whoever wins Head of Household can nominate 2 people to go up for elimination. Then those 2 people plus the Head of Household will each pick another partner to compete in a second challenge. Whoever wins that challenge gets a thing called veto. And with the veto, they can either save themselves, someone else, or just do nothing. Alright, I hope that was easy to understand. And as you can see, there are 11 weeks in this. They gotta stay in this house. They gotta stay in this house for about 3 months. The wedgie. The house guests must hold on to suspended toilet seats while receiving huge wedgies. The last house guest hanging from their toilet seat will win the competition, becoming the first head of household. So basically, they're extended in the air by their underpants. Jeff finishes last. He's not about that. Lindsay finishes 13th. Kitty, Courtney, Dwayne, Kelly, Scott, along with Anne Maria, Sugar, and Brick. 4th place going to Ezekiel, which means here are the final 3 hanging from their underwear. God, Tom Fruity, I know he don't mind it. He about to win. Eva, that's a little surprising, but her underwear probably made of steel. 3rd place is Tom. Very surprised. So it's either Tyler or Eva. And the winner is Tyler. He decided to do that shit. Alright, now he's gonna give the keys to everyone he wants to be safe. Kelly, Lindsay, obviously, Kitty, Courtney, Scott, Eva, Jeff, Sugar, Anne Maria, Brick, and the final key goes to Ezekiel. Let's go. He has put up Tom and Tyler. Y'all don't know the script of Rated R very much, but in Rated R, Tom and Tyler actually don't get along. So this makes a lot of sense to me. Poor Dwayne, though. I feel bad for him. Alright, now they're each gonna pick a person to do this challenge with them. Tyler chooses Ezekiel. Dwayne chooses you, Sugar, why? And Tom chooses Eva. Big Brother Boardwalk. The house guests enter the backyard to see various items scattered about. Each round, the house guests must estimate the amount of a certain item there is in the backyard. Once they hear all of the other estimations, they can either stay or fold. Staying allows them to earn a point if they are closest to the correct amount, but they also risk elimination if they are the furthest. The first house guest earns 3 points, or the last house guest remaining wins the power veto. Eva finishes last, followed by Dwayne, Sugar, and that leaves the final 3 boys. 3rd place. 3rd place goes to Tom. Again, he really likes 3rd place. And the winner is Tyler. Tyler does not use the power veto. I still support my original nominations. A banner flies over the backyard saying Eva is not to be trusted. Alright, and by a vote of 8-3, the first evicted house guest is Tom. You have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Tom leaves the house. Alright, so there goes the first person, my man Tom. A little sad to see, but I guess I could see him being the first one. What a tangled web. The house guests stand at the end of a large spider web. They must untangle their ropes to enable themselves to cross to the other side. The first house guest to do so will become the new head of household. Here are the order placements, which leaves us with the final 3. I'm surprised Eva didn't do it. I can see Courtney doing some spider shit though. I feel like Sugar would break the spider web. And Ezekiel's kind of used to he's probably used to spider web since he's like down in the caves and shit. 3rd place, Ezekiel. And the winner is Courtney. Alright, Courtney, who are the 10 you chose? Ezekiel, a little bit surprising. Sugar, Dwayne, Kitty, Brick, Anne Maria, Jeff, Scott, Tyler, and the last key goes to Kelly. Lindsay and Eva are nominated. Here are the people. Courtney and Sugar, what's happening? Are they getting along? I love how Lindsay chooses Tyler. That's adorable. And Eva and Scott, ooh, they plotting. The house guests enter the backyard to see a mini city model. They will each be attached to a harness and must fly to one side of their lane to complete a puzzle. Every 20 seconds, they must press a button to reset their time. Otherwise, their pieces fall. If that happens, they have 10 seconds to press it or they are permanently eliminated. The first house guest to complete their puzzle and press their button will win the Golden Power Veto. Lindsay does the worst, followed by Tyler. That's kind of sad. And then Courtney. So it comes down to Scott, Eva, and Sugar. Second place goes to Sugar. Fuck you, bitch. And the winner is Scott. Scott chooses to do nothing. There's just no reason to save either of you. Damn, you didn't have to do Eva like that. Lindsay and Eva face eviction. By a vote of 6-4, that's closer than I thought it was gonna be. Either way, Eva, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Her being second place isn't surprising, though I do wish she would do a little bit good in one of these. Holy shit, she always bombs. The s'more the merrier. The house guests each stand on their individual lanes. They must travel up and down the lane, transporting hot chocolate from a tub to a glass bowl on the opposite end. The first house guest to fill their bowl and retrieve the ping pong ball from the inside will become the new head of household. Kelly finishes last, followed by Scott, Jeff, Anne-Marie, Dwayne, Brick, Kitty, and Lindsay. I tell you what, Ezekiel hasn't been doing half bad in this. I'm proud of my boy. Second place is Sugar, so it's either between Tyler or Ezekiel. And the winner is Tyler. Alright, so we obviously know one of these keys belong to Lindsay. Jeff, Lindsay, there it is. Courtney, Brick, and Maria, Kitty, Dwayne. Ooh, he chose to save Dwayne this time. What about Kelly? Is Kelly here? Sugar, and Scott. Kelly and Ezekiel has been nominated. Oof. Those are two characters I really like in this. Tyler picks Lindsay, adorable. Kelly picks Anne-Maria. Alright, I can see that. That's a pretty good duo. And Ezekiel chooses Brick, my man. The house guests must connect pipes together in order to create a ball for a path of whatever the fuck that is to roll through. The first house guest to correctly assemble the pipes and then lead the ball through them with a magnetic stick will win the Golden Power Veto. Lindsay and Kelly finish last, followed by Anne-Marie. So we got the three boys again. Second place is Tyler, so it's either Brick or Ezekiel. And the winner is Ezekiel. Let's go! My man. Ezekiel, you just did me and a whole bunch of other proud. Which also means he is gonna save himself. And so Tyler has to choose someone else and he chooses Dwayne. No! Oh, it's the parents, God. Tyler, you a bitch. Sugar has a sudden outburst and walks from the game. Due to her quitting, there is no eviction. Oh, fuck yes. Sugar, oh, I don't know why you did that, but I think you might have your reasons. I'm glad you're fucking out of here. That means Dwayne and Kelly are safe. Let's go. Sugar, you finally did something right. Something must have pissed her the fuck off. It was probably everyone hating on her. She just couldn't take it anymore because it's not like she could go somewhere in the wild and be alone. She was stuck there. Big Brother Disco. The house guests each hang from disco balls. If they fall, they are eliminated. The last house guest remaining on their disco ball is the new head of household. So all they have to do is hang. Jeff, for some reason, falls immediately. He must have tried going upside down again, and that did it. Then Dwayne, followed by Courtney, Lindsay, Anne-Marie, Kitty, and Brick. Here are the final three. Second place is Scott, so it's either Ezekiel or Kelly. Oh, that is so good. I would love either of them to win. And the winner is Kelly. Kelly was able to hang from a disco ball. What if she's... what if she said, back in my day, I used to be dancing. Good job, Kelly. You did everyone proud. Alright, so obviously I think her and Dwayne have made peace and they're friends. So Scott, Lindsay, Courtney, Ezekiel, and Dwayne, there he is. Followed by Kitty, Brick, and Anne-Marie. She nominates Tyler and Jeff. For some reason, I feel like Kelly and Anne-Marie get along super well, and I don't know why. I feel like Anne-Marie might be the daughter Kelly wanted. Like, could you imagine that? That'd be some interesting plot. Kelly chooses Lindsay. Alright, maybe Lindsay's the daughter, because I could also see this. Tyler chooses Ezekiel, and Jeff chooses Courtney. BB Break Show. The house guests stand before a large screen. Each round a freak will be shown. The house guests must guess which 3 house guests the freak is composed of. The house guest that correctly guessed the freak will win. Ezekiel and Jeff, along with Courtney, fucking fails. Second place is Lindsay, so it's either Kelly or Tyler. Tyler needs this if he wants to save himself. And there he is. He won. Tyler obviously chooses to save himself, and Kelly puts up Kitty instead. I think she might have voted Kitty just because she knows Kitty would get the jury vote. Along, she saw how far Emma and Kitty got in Redonkulous race. A vote of 6-2. Goodbye, Kitty. Alright, so they definitely chose Kitty to leave over Jeff. I can see that. A little bit sad seeing her go, but it's whatever. Week 5. Soak up the sun. The house guests each sit on swings that spin around a giant sun on the ground. If they fall, they are eliminated. The last house guest remaining on their swing will win. Alright, so basically, just don't fall off the spinning swing. Dwayne finishes last. Not a surprise. Lindsay fucking gets dizzy and falls off. Jeff, Tyler, Anne-Marie, and Brick also fall off. Second place is Courtney, so I think Scott might have this because I feel like he would do some bull riding. But nope, it's Ezekiel. Ezekiel probably did some crazy shit while he was in the caves. Oh, actually, he hung on to a fucking plane. I see. Alright, that's why he won. Good job, Ezekiel. He's the GOAT this time. Alright, and the keys. Brick, Lindsay, Anne-Marie. I know he likes Anne-Marie. I remember they like each other. Or he likes her. Anyway. Dwayne, Kelly, Scott, and Courtney. Meaning he puts up Jeff and Tyler for elimination. Not surprised. I think they're just putting them up because they're the biggest, competition threats. Ezekiel picks Courtney, Tyler picks Lindsay, and Jeff picks Dwayne. Voodoo dolls. The house guests stand in front of a large tiki. Each round, the tiki will give a hint that refers to a past house guest. The house guest must retrieve a voodoo doll with the correct name on it. The last house guest to return each round is eliminated. So it's process of elimination. Jeff, Ezekiel, and Dwayne get out first. Feel like Lindsay is also about... Yep, there it is. So I think this might be Courtney's win, because she is good with names and she's kind of smart, but it doesn't fucking matter because Tyler is apparently godlike. Tyler obviously chooses to save himself, and Ezekiel puts up Lindsay. Ooh, he said, fine then, you want to be safe? Boom, your girlfriend's up there. How's that feel? Alright, so Ezekiel and Tyler are indeed having issues. Ezekiel attempts to blame and call out Tyler for certain actions in the house and how Tyler deserves to leave. 4-3, literally just a 1 vote difference. This is so sad to see either of them go. And the evicted house guest is... It is Lindsay. God, bye Lindsay. It's a little bit sad, but I feel like she did get far enough, and I'm happy with her placement. To the mat. The house guests stand on mats blindfolded as they answer trivia questions about the house and of each other. Players are eliminated by answering questions incorrectly. The last player remaining wins, so you have to be smart. Dwayne loses. Tyler isn't that, incredibly smart, so he loses along with Kelly, Anne-Marie, and surprisingly Courtney. Second place goes to Jeff, so it's between Brick and Scott. And the winner is Scott. Good job, Scott, you slimy bastard. Tyler, Kelly, Anne-Marie, Brick, Ezekiel, and Jeff. Meaning Dwayne and Courtney are the nominees. I thought Courtney and Scott got along, and I think Courtney thought that too, because she's too angry to speak. Scott chooses Kelly, Dwayne chooses Anne-Marie, and Courtney chooses Jeff. BB Comics. One at a time, the house guests enter the backyard. They must slide down a zipline in order to see through a large window behind which is a series of comic books covering starring the house guest. They must arrange the covers in the correct order as seen through the window. The house guest that does so the fastest wins. Kelly, Courtney, and Dwayne have the shittest time. Second place goes to Scott, meaning it's between Anne-Marie and Jeff. The winner is Anne-Maria. Let's go. Alright, now does she save one of them? She saves Dwayne, my girl Anne-Marie. Probably because, like I said, her and Kelly are super getting along and Kelly likes Dwayne. So that's probably why. Scott chooses Kelly as a replacement. Oh, it's a tie! Alright, and with the tie, if there's a tie, that just simply means the head of household gets to choose. And Scott chooses to eliminate Kelly, god damn it, but that makes sense because I still feel like he may have feelings for Courtney. Simp ass, bitch ass. A little sad to see Kelly leave, but it's understandable. Look at the wins Tyler is stacking up. Holy shit. Bull in a china shop. The house guests stand on a long rotating log holding onto a bull's head attached to a rope. If they fall or let it go, they are eliminated, and the bull will swing down and smash their china-filled china cabinet. The last house guest standing will become head of household, and Dwayne, Jeff, Brick, and Tyler finishes last. Second place goes to Ezekiel, so it's between Anne Maria and Courtney. The winner is Courtney. Let's fucking go. Alright, so Scott put her up, but at the same time, Scott chose to not eliminate her. So what will Courtney do? Jeff, Brick, Ezekiel, and Scott. Alright, so she forgives him, but she probably gave him a talking. The final key goes to Tyler, god damn it, which means it's Dwayne and Anne Maria. Courtney chooses Scott, obviously. Dwayne chooses Ezekiel, and Anne Maria chooses Brick. The backyard is designed to look like a bowling alley. Each round, one house guest will have a chance to bowl down as many pins as they can in a certain time. They must then challenge another house guest to beat their score. If that house guest is successful, the other is eliminated. If not, they are eliminated. Courtney and Scott cannot bowl worth shit. Second place is Brick, meaning that the bowling gods are Anne Maria and Ezekiel, and the winner is Ezekiel. He got bowling down. He probably bowled with like rocks and shit. Alright, and Ezekiel chooses to do nothing. By a vote of 3-2, it's gonna be so sad seeing either one of these people go. By just one vote more, the evicted house guest is Anne Maria. God damn it. That is so sad, but you know, she got quite far, you know? So that's alright. Also, that makes Courtney the last female. Sexist as fuck. House guest soup. The house guest must sit in a bathtub filled with water. At certain intervals, buckets filled with various disgusting things will be dumped in the tub. The last house guest sitting in the tub will become the new head of household. Scott doesn't even try, cause fuck that shit. Followed by Jeff and Dwayne. I feel like, I don't know how Brick would win something like this. I could have sworn Ezekiel, matter of fact, is Ezekiel second? Alright, he is. They must have put something foul in there for Ezekiel to jump the fuck out. Alright, Brick has 4 keys. Courtney, Tyler, Jeff, and Ezekiel. Meaning Dwayne and Scott are up for elimination. Chooses Courtney, Dwayne chooses Jeff, and Scott chooses Tyler. Turnover. The house guests stand on a large game board. One at a time, they will step onto a connecting square on the board, turning over the previous square and removing it from play. If a house guest is unable to move, they are eliminated. The last house guest remaining will win the power of veto. Dwayne and Brick, along with Courtney, apparently asked at this. Second place going to Scott, and the winner is Jeff, which actually makes a lot of sense, because I feel like Jeff would probably be good at this Q*bert shit. Alright, now what does Jeff do? He saves Dwayne! Let's go! I get along pretty well with Dwayne. So Brick puts up Courtney. It's Courtney and Scott. Sexist. Courtney and Scott bond slightly. By a vote of 3-1, Scott, you are evicted. Damn, there he go. Week 9. Walk the plank. The house guests stand on planks protruding from a large pirate ship. If they fall off, they are eliminated. The last house guest standing on their plank will become the new head of household. So basically, don't fall off. Jeff, Dwayne have shit balance. Ezekiel has great balance. I feel like Tyler has no shot at this. Yeah, there he goes. And the winner is Ezekiel. Oh my God. He only has 3 keys. Boom, boom, and boom. Tyler and Dwayne are up for elimination. Now, since there are only 6 people left, everyone is gonna play in veto. Roll me a veto. The house guests enter the backyard and stand in separate booths. Each round, 2 dice will be rolled to determine the question. If the house guests must stand before rolling, everyone place a bet with chips they are given. If they are correct, they receive what they bet. If not, they lose it. The house guests with the most chips at the end win the golden power of veto. Dwayne, Tyler, and Ezekiel suck at gambling. I know he does. He tried to give someone a coupon. Which means here we are. This is a very likely 3. Second place goes to Jeff, and the winner is Brick. My man. Come on, Brick. Save Dwayne. Please, please. No, he saves Tyler. What the f? And Ezekiel puts up Courtney. He really is sexist. 2-1. The evicted house guest. I'm so afraid it's Dwayne, and it is Courtney. What? Damn. Final 5. They're just males. Literally, Scott and Tom are the only ones that have been voted off. But this is a very different pace from Survivor, because Survivor, like, out of all the winners, only 2 of them were males, and there was like 8 or 9 winners. And Tyler's been killing it. Surprised they're allowing him to be here. Ezekiel's also killing it. Dwayne has just been here. One at a time, house guests will enter the backyard to see a series of small obstacles representing the home states of their former housemates. In the first part of the competition, the players will answer questions regarding their former housemates by using a remote-controlled car to strike a pole at the center of the correct obstacle. The two players with the most correct answers will face off in part 2 of the competition. Part 2 requires house guests to guide the remote-controlled car through the obstacles in order which each former house guest was evicted from the house. The player with the fastest time will be the new head of household. So they gotta do little cart things. Some good shit. We got Dwayne. Dwayne finishes last. Like I said, he's literally not done shit. Second place goes to Tyler, and the winner is Brick. Let's fucking go. He has 2 keys to give. I'm afraid that Dwayne is back up for elimination. There's Tyler, there's Jeff. Nominees are Ezekiel and Dwayne. High and dry. The house guests walk outside to see 2 long zip lines. One at the end is a clear box with a ball inside. On the other is a tank of water. The house guests will take turns soaring from one end, filling up a jug with water, soaring to the other end, and then pouring the water in to make the ball rise. After everyone has gone, the house guest that's received the fastest time will win. Dwayne can't do shit. Tyler sucks at this. It seems like anything that's actually sport related, he's bad at. Everything else, it's alright. Alright, Ezekiel. Second place is Ezekiel, and the winner is Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Jeff, he does not used to save anyone. It is a tie. Oh, that means Brick gets to choose. And Brick chooses Dwayne. Oh, no. Poor guy. I mean, 5th place is not bad. Dwayne, you should be proud. This is week 11. The house guests are asked a series of questions about events that have transpired in the Big Brother house. The house guests must determine the chronological order of 2 events by giving an answer before or after. The player with the most points at the end win head of household. Since Brick won last time, he does not get to participate. Here are the final 3. Second place goes to Tyler, and the winner is Ezekiel. Let's go. He has 1 key. He gives it to Brick because he did not eliminate Ezekiel, which means Tyler and Jeff are up. The house guests stand before 2 walls, each with various clues on them. They must place blocks with the house guests' names on them in between each set of clues, attempting to align the clue with the correct name. The first house guest to place the blocks in the correct order wins the final golden power veto. Alright, so it being kind of a mental challenge, obviously Tyler fails, and I feel like Ezekiel probably got 3rd. Yep, there it is. And the winner is Jeff. Congratulations. You did good. Alright, so he obviously saves himself, which means the only other person is Brick. By a vote of 1-0, Brick has been evicted. That is so sad. Jeff was the only vote because head of household can't vote. So here we are with the final 3. Look at these wins. They're all stacked. This is a great final 3. Alright, so now what's going to happen, there are going to be 2 head of household challenges. The first one will have a winner, and then the second one, the 2 losers will compete, and that one will have a winner, and then the 2 winners will face off, and whoever wins get to choose who leaves, and then the final 2 will be decided winner by vote. On the house guests enter the backyard to see 3 miniature Big Brother houses surrounding a nomination box. Each house guest must stand on one of the houses. Placing their key inside the box, the house guests must keep one hand on their keys at all times. The last player remaining on their house with a hand on their key will win the first round of the final head of household competition. Third place is Jeff, and the winner is Tyler. So that means Ezekiel and Jeff compete in part 2. The 2 losers of part 1 must climb around a large metal ring to maneuver various plates with the names of past winners on them, even though there isn't any. 3 plates are mirrors, which must reflect a laser beam to the next season winner. The house guests have the laser hit all winners in the correct order, wins part 2 of the final head of household competition, and will advance to get part 3. And the winner is Ezekiel. Alright, so it's down between Tyler and Ezekiel. The showdown we didn't know we needed. Scales of just us. The house guests each stand on their individual platforms attached to a large scale. Each round, Chris will read the beginning of a statement. The house guests must decide how a certain juror completed each statement. If they are correct, they earn a point and their scale moves up. The house guest with the most points at the end wins. And the winner of the final head of household is Ezekiel. Let's go! And Ezekiel chose to eliminate Tyler. Ezekiel and Jeff are in the final 2. The jurors are voting as we speak, and the winner is about to be revealed. By a vote of 5-4, just by 1 vote more, the winner of Big Brother Total Drama Season 1, Congratulations, Ezekiel, let's go! Oh, I'm so fucking happy. Ezekiel, my man. The fan favorite is Brick, obviously. This is a fire season. Lots of character development, a little bit of sexism. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls in a row. Oof. I don't know who voted Ezekiel, but you a real one. On God. Alright, well, if you guys like this, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you think you have any themes that I could do with this, you know, something like Bronze versus Beauty versus Brains, or Boys versus Girls, some shit like that, comment it down below. Alright, have a good day.